Hi everybody, so another Q&A session today. So we're going to talk you through some of the questions that you've left for us in the comments below and things we've had over the phone, it's in there. So we've got quite a few to get through. I'm going to try a slightly different format, so I'm going to talk to you about them and actually going to try and show you some of these things as well. So actually on the vehicles to try and explain a bit more about what you can and can't do. It kind of helps with the questions that we've had recently. So we're going to get straight into it. So first question that we've had, obviously if we don't know who these are from, because some of the usernames are a little bit tricky, I don't give you names away. Obviously shout out to you, thank you very much for adding the comments that's in there as well, but obviously we do know some of you could have got names there as well. So first one was talking about a Grand California, so that's what we're in here today, where we're shooting the video from, so it was easy to start with this particular question. And it was referring to opening the back doors. So the question was, can you open the back doors from inside the vehicle? And the answer to that is yes, and a bit of a no as well, depending on your setup. So as you can see at the moment, this particular one, if we pan round here, the bed section is open, and I will show you where the catch is. So to open this rear door from inside is this catch here. So you'd pull that, and obviously that opens the door and you can shut the door again. However, this is where the slight complication comes. If this bed is down, so if this bed here is down, obviously it's a lot harder to get into that door handle. So two other options that you've got from in there. So let's just pop this down. So put it into bed mode that's on here. So obviously if you're in bed that's in here and you want to get access to the rear doors, you've got a couple of choices. So obviously if you pull this back and have a look down here, it's very difficult to get your arm round or in. It's pretty much impossible really. You could probably just about squeeze your arm through there, but I wouldn't advise it with the bed down. So if obviously this is flipped up, you can walk through to the back, you can open that door very easily. Now the other option you have got, and I have done a video on this before, is you can actually open the door via opening the window and putting your arm down. Not ideal, I know you're all going to say that in, in the comments box below, but that does allow you access to get open that door should you want to get access to it. But pretty much if you want to open that door normally, you'd have to raise this up and actually come through and get access from on there as well. Because I said in the video before, it is quite nice in the morning if you're in bed in here. Obviously, as I said, you can open this door up, open the door fully, that's at the back, without actually having to get out of bed, which is quite a nice function. So if you were here, for example, you know, got your pillows, you're having a nice little sleep, you're parked up by a lake or something like that. It's nice, isn't it? So, but there we go. There is one other way, and I'm not suggesting you do this by any means, but you could crawl through the gap underneath and again, open the door. But I suspect that most of you will have things underneath there, so it won't be quite as easy to do that. Next question is from Mike. Mike has asked about try before you buy. I've just done a video on try before you buy, where you can rent a vehicle from us, and obviously then if you go on and buy one, you can get that money back. But Mike's asked specifically how long between renting and buying a vehicle do you have to be? Well, the actual purchase wise is 3 months. So you've got 3 months from when the rental finishes, starts the rental period is, to actually ordering a vehicle. And that's the key thing. It's not about taking delivery or anything, it's about ordering the vehicles. We order it via a computer system, and on there we put notes in, including the agreement number of your rental, and that's what then secures that discount and that money coming back to you. Next question is referring to Grand California, and you've asked basically, can you get a diesel heater on a 600 Grand? Now I'm assuming this might be the video we've recently done on the 680, because that had the diesel heating, so the electric stroke diesel heating rather than the gas heating system on there. And as this vehicle we're setting now, this has got that option on, so you can definitely get that on a California Grand 600 as well as the 680. And it is an option for there as well. It's quite a popular option, I have to say. I think if you've seen our walk around video we did recently around the site, we found lots and lots of 600s, and they all had that option on. Actually, that we'd ordered those for stock wise, and we'd actually ordered it with that diesel configuration instead. And obviously that means you're less reliant then on the gas. The only thing you're using gas for then is obviously for your cooker hob, where everything else is covered from the diesel on the heating system. We're going to go and answer the next question next is on an Ocean, so we're going to go and have a look at that. But on the way round, let's show you what the diesel heater actually looks like from the outside so you can see the difference. So it's really easy to tell whether it's got the diesel or the gas. So this is what the diesel version looks like. It's a lot bigger, so it's pretty much the side width of my hand that's on here as well. It's here, where the gas version is just a circular one. So I said this one's got that option to have on there. It's a popular option on these because I said you're less reliant on the gas system, and you've always got diesel in because you've got it in your fuel tank. Next questions come from Wendy. Wendy's asked reference the seating here in the back of the bench. So she's asking if you take this out, and by this she's referring to not just the mattress and things, so I'll take these out a second, just give you an idea. Move these to one side. What Wendy's asking is if you take this board out, this flexi board at the back, will these seats come all the way back? And the answer to that is yes and no. So I'll give you two questions here. They will come further back, but they won't come all the way to the back. And the easiest way to see that is if I just lift this board up, give you an idea. So one, obviously you can see the railing system doesn't come all the way to the back to start with, so it gives you an idea from on there. Plus, if you look at the way that the vehicle is designed, there's only so far that it can actually come back because things start to get in the way as the seat comes back into its position. To find out exactly how far it comes back, the easiest way to do that is to look in the front because it's nice and easy. So where currently this seat here now will be here, with its maximum position all the way back, the seat will line up with this pillar here, so it gives you nice and easy access into the back. We have shown this on the video before, so yes, this seat will move further back, but it won't move back all the way to the back because obviously it's only got runners so far that's there, and obviously the moulding of the vehicle as well will only let it come back. But you're generally gauging, if I had to say, put a number on it, I'd say probably just under a foot. So next question is from Philip, and it's again about a bench seat that's in here, but Philip has asked whether you can turn this around and have it rear facing. So that's what I've got from the question that was in there. So basically, can you take this seat out, turn it through 180 degrees, put it back in, and move it from on there? So in a nutshell, no. So I'll tell you why no. No's obvious reason. So to get this seat out is a big job to start with. It's really only designed to be taken in and out by us, and that's if we need to for any reason that's in there. It's very, very heavy and it moves in and out. Also, as you can see from the runners on the floor are of a particular size. So, and obviously these are because the feet locate on either side of here. And it's a track mechanism as well to allow the seat to make sure that it locks in place from a safety perspective, moving backwards and forwards. So if you were to turn this seat 180 degrees, those feet would not line up with those tracks that's in there as well. So answer to your question is no. Those are the reasons why, and obviously it's not advisable to do it from there. I'm maybe thinking you're asking that for space possibly, so that you could have it up here facing that way to give you more space. We've done videos on increasing your load capacity in here as well by having this seat down, for example, to give you options of pulling it forward. You can pull it all the way forward or put it all the way back for doing that. But this is certainly not something you would want to turn around and put in the direction that it's in there.